For exclusive content, lesson requests, tab library and more, visit patreon.com/pedalsteel.
Hey, welcome back, gang. Today we got a request from Dan. We're doing Roger Miller's A World I Can't Live In, the Big E on steel. Now you might be saying to yourself, Johnny, what guitar is that? Did you get a new guitar? No, I did not. If this is your first time watching Johnny Steel Guitar Licks, welcome. We talk about all things pedal steel here. Not just how to play licks, but we also talk about how to work on guitars. And this guitar is one that a customer brought to me to do a setup on. So by the time you watch this lesson, there'll also be a video up where I go through my process of setting up this guitar. We fixed the pickup height. We fixed some stiff pedals. We also had some over-tuning issues that we address. So if you've ever been interested in how to work on steel guitars or how to maybe fix any of those issues on your guitar, definitely worth checking out those videos, especially this one. I feel like we got to go through pretty much everything you'll run into doing a setup on this guitar. But it's playing real pretty now, so I figured let's do a lesson with it, hear how it sounds. And we couldn't have picked a better time to do one. This Big E solo is really pretty, and of course I just love all Roger Miller's stuff. So let's dive in. We are in the key of D. We're starting in the pedals up D position at the 10th fret. Gonna pick 6, then pick 6 and add B, then 5. We're just leaving them ringing. And then we're gonna pick 6 and 5 pedals down. So we don't want to hear that pedal rock. It's with the A pedal down. So it's almost like you gotta block it really quick before you go to the pedals down so you don't hear that A pedal. All right, then we're gonna reach up and grab 2. Then 6, 5, 4, we're gonna grab with B down and add A. And then we're going to go into our dominant 7 position, right? B pedal and E flat lever. So we're still got the B pedal down and lowering the 4th string. Those are the notes. All right, then we're going to pick it like this and go back to pedals down. So we're going to add the A pedal and release the E flat lever. Then we're going to reach up and grab 1 and 2, and then 3 and 5. All right, after we grab 3 and 5, we're going to do kind of a Mooneyism. We're going to slide down to the 8th fret and add the A pedal in. Then back to the 10th fret. We're going to pick 3 and 5 open and add B, just B. Then we're going to pick them like this with 5 open and B down and add A, and then drop off pedals. All right, then we're going to pick 3 and 5 open at the 8th fret. And when we do that, we're going to slide down to our pedals down D position at the 5th fret. So as we slide, we got to start pressing those pedals. And once it's up to tempo, it sounds really cool because this is also kind of a Mooneyism, how he's sliding down and adding the A pedal. So it's almost like he's keeping the same note for a while until you get there to the 5th fret. So it's a little tricky, but you just got to have a little soft foot as you press in the A pedal. And same with B. So from this 3 and 5 position, okay, then we're going to grab the 5th string with A down, pick rock off, down to 6 with B. All right, then we're going to the 7, all right, a C major position. We're going to grab 3 and 5 open, add A, and then we're going to drop down to the 1st fret and go on the E flat lever, releasing pedals. Right, and this is just our E flat lever C position, right? Like our E flat harmonized scale, right? If you don't know the E flat lever harmonized scale, check out Blocking in Scales 202. Then after we do that, we're going to slide back into the 3rd fret and release the lever and pedal back in after we get there. All right, and then into our E flat lever D position, right? So 3rd fret, E flat lever engaged. We're going to pick 3 and 5. And so that's our E flat lever D major position. Then we're going to slide to the 5th fret and release the lever. And then we're going to go 6 and 5 pedals down. And we're going to run our pedals down harmonized scale with the chromatic position at the 9th fret. All right, so we just pick pedals down and go pedals up on the way to the 8th fret. Slide to 9, slide to 10. All right, let's take it from the top, nice and slow. All right, we're in 3/4 time, 60 beats per minute. 1, ready, go. All right, y'all, there's some more Buddy Emmons. And overall, I think this is a great sounding guitar. It always feels like alien playing someone else's guitar, the way it's set up. The pedals are kind of opposite how I have my pedals. And, you know, if you've been watching my videos, you know, I tilt my guitar probably a little bit more than most people. And this one is very flat. So it's always fun and a challenge playing someone else's guitar, because we get into this mindset that, oh, everybody has their guitar set up like I do, but it's like, no, it's so different. Levers in the different positions, even these, even the A, B, and C pedals. I have mine starting from over here, and his A pedal isn't till, gosh, about the 4th fret. So very, very different setup from what I'm used to. But if you're in the market for a moderately priced guitar, this is a decent option. So check out that video where I do the setup on it, because I'm going to dive in deep to all the specs on it and anything you might want to watch out for if you're looking to get a new one or a used one. All right, y'all, have a good day. Bye.